Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and I'm here again at my favorite beach on the western shore of Lake Michigan, Rock Beach. And today we're not looking for anything in particular again, but we'll see what jumps out at us. The only difference is we're going to walk the other direction today at Rock Beach, and it's a little treacherous, so I'll show you what we're dealing with in a minute here. So let's get to it. All right, all, so here's what I'm dealing with. This way, the shoreline is basically all these gigantic rocks, and then there's little pockets of dry rocks up here and like this. Nobody really walks this way because it's a really tough walk, so hopefully it'll be worth it. We brought a new tool today, the spray bottle. This one I just got at the local hardware store. It's one that is vacuum pressured, so you can just press the button and it squirts out instead of squeezing the trigger a million times. That makes my hands hurt because I'm old. So we're going to use that today in the dry rocks, and we'll show you that in a little bit, but we'll start to traverse the boulders here and get on with it. Boats. Okay, so I'm walking up here, kind of just trying to make my way past. And I look down here. I don't know if you can see it right there. Looks like a nice stromatolite. I'm just going to show you what that spray bottle does to that stromatolite when you spray it. So now look at it. So now if I'm walking in the dry rocks, I can just spray it down. I'm going to grab that one. So yeah, super nice first find. Nice flat. Got some good layers, some mudstone. It's a good one, good cutter. So let's keep going. Alright guys, I've only walked about 100 feet, and you can tell nobody's been down this way. This stuff that I've already found has kind of been sitting right on the top. So first of all, I found this guy. Just a big piece of stromat. A lot of nice lines and layers in there, some algae there, a nice pocket right in the middle. Found this one, just crazy layers on that thing, a little eye right there, all the way around. Really sweet, really nice size. And then possibly the first agate of the day. Got some little agate pockets going on, some really swirly red jasper in there. Be able to see it better in the light later, but see a couple little pockets there. Just look at the texture of that thing. That's gonna look sweet in the light later. All right, so let's keep going. Another nice little find here. I've been finding more and more of this. Another little galaxy stone. This one's not great. You can see a little bit of red, a little bit of white, a little yellow there, but really nothing in this side, so that wouldn't be one that I'd cut. But still a cool little find. I don't find a ton of this stuff here, so I always like when I do. Spotted this guy. Get it wet for you. Ooh, not sure what all those are. Some sort of fossils. This is a big rock. Oh, all the way through the other side too. Maybe some sort of plants. Something in there, a couple little weird pockets, another little impression there. Pretty much fossil soup in limestone, I'm guessing this is. Oh, it's a little circle right there. Cool rock, full of fossils, but way too big to bring home and kind of like Swiss cheese, so that one's staying here. So I wanted to find a good spot to show you guys how nice this spray bottle is. So I did spot something right here. I don't know if you can spot it yet, but after I hit it with the spray bottle, now can you see it? Right down there. So let's grab it. So that just looks like a really big chunk of favosites. Maybe some agate stuff going on in the bottom. A lot of really solid lines around the back. Might be a good cutter, but it might be the wrong direction. Cool piece though. But there you can just see how, you use that spray bottle and it basically just makes everything in your view jump right out. Whoop. And then you can kind of go through and see what you're actually looking at in the dry rocks. It's really helpful. Just got to fill it up every once in a while. All right, on. Another piece of galaxy stone. Really weathered one here though. You can only see just a couple little white dots in it. So definitely not another one that's not a cutter. It's really worn. There might be some craziness going on inside of there, but all these little gas pockets. Leave it for the next guy. Alright, so a couple more finds in the last couple hundred feet here. Wait for you. So, oh, the sun just went away on me. So this one is just a really solid piece of jasper with just tons of quartz running through it. The width is just perfect to cut cabochons out of. That one's going to be a beauty. We got this guy, which I'm not even sure what this is. The end is definitely almost solid epidote, maybe chalcedony, but I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's a really weird one. We'll get it back in the light. Another cutter right there. Get that nice green cabochon. All right, and then we got yet another galaxy stone, but this one is actually kind of so weathered that you can see all the dots inside of there, what they would have looked like. You know, there's the outside. It's just super weathered down. So there you can see what's on the inside of a galaxy stone. All right, on to the next. So I guess a really good day for porphyries. I'm thinking this is porphyritic rhyolite. You can see all the inclusions in there. This one, and it's again just the perfect size to cut. Look at that, all those inclusions, little dusky ones, white, some green, yellow limonite stained. Sweet, another good cutter. On to the next one. Just found this cool little mudstone. It's a really cool pattern right there. If it was a little browner, it might take this to cut it, but this is just too stony colored. So I'll probably leave it up on a rock here for somebody else. Really cool though, cool pattern. You can even see it coming through the bottom. Sweet little friend. So a couple more finds here. Found this little guy. Nice crystal pocket in there. Not sure if you can see all the little formed crystals. It goes all the way through. Pretty cool. I found this. Definitely stromatolite, maybe a little agate pocket there. Hard to tell though, but kind of cool. Mudstone on the back, stromatolite, quartzy stuff in there. Cool one. And then we found this big one. Definitely a stromatolite. See all the tiny little layers there, all the way through. It's a big one. It'll be a really good cutter to get like a real clear piece out of the middle of that with some bands. All right, on we go. Pretty cool find here, tucked up against this rock. Got some apathites in there. Maybe some sort of plant fossil right there. I'm gonna pick that thing up, it's pretty big. Another little hole there. A lot of stuff going on in there. Cool little fossil rock. Too bad that little thing wasn't on a smaller piece. I'd like to take that home, but all right, on to the next one. Okay, so I've been walking a while here. Found a couple nice little things. First we got this guy. Possibly an agate pocket in there. Hard to tell though, it might just be really quartzy. They might shave it down a little bit, see what's inside. Pretty cool. And you got this really cool, almost perfectly palm stone shaped piece of porphyry. It's even got some looks like maybe epidote in there. But it's got a lot of it, so it should turn out pretty sweet. It's pretty smooth already too. Palm stone for sure on that one. And then, of course, another piece of galaxy stone. A lot of white in this one, some purple there, some red, So this one might actually be good to cut the long way and get some slabs out of. So I'm gonna keep that one. And we'll do a Galaxy Stone cutting video. So that's a good one. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so it's getting windy, so hopefully you can hear me. So we just found this guy. Huge piece. It looks like it could be stromatolite. You know, with all those layers and the swooshiness around it. Or it could be a really intricate piece of banded iron. A lot of bands all the way through. And you can kind of even see the stuff happening on the top here. That's why I think it's stromatolite. And then we got even some little agate stuff going on in here. Right there. It goes around to the front there. Very waxy. So not 100% sure. Definitely some sort of jasper. Maybe stromatolite. Thinking stromatolite. Maybe the first one, actual one I've ever found. Awesome find. That one's going home. Just taking a little break here. Whew. This is rough. Well, they must be fishing for Lake Michigan whales. Whaling ship. Okay, let's keep going. Whew. Found a really good spot to use the water bottle here. So I'm just gonna spray it down and see if anything hops out at me. Maybe something right here. Cool little banded piece. Not sure exactly what that is. Might just be some sandstone or something. Pretty cool though. Cool bands. Anything else? Not really. And that's how it goes. So I'll do a little bit more of this and keep on going. Saw something off the edge here, right there. I don't know, it looks agate. I'm gonna grab it though. Let's see what it looks like. Wow, look at that. It's like some sort of concretion with all little, oh, look at that color. That's kind of crazy looking. Has some sandstone kind of holding it all together. It's real pink and orange. That might be a good freeform piece if I can get around all that sand in there. Yeah, that one's coming home. Sweet find. Nice. Kind of cool little piece of, I don't know, I'm thinking porphyry. I'm not sure if that's feldspar in there or iron stained. It's kind of got lines going all the way around it. In basalt, obviously, but I'm thinking I could get a couple slabs off of this thing this way. Maybe get some cool orange and black stripes in there. So that one's coming home to cut. All right, let's go. Okay, so all in one little spot here. Got this guy, thinking it's porphyritic rhyolite, but it's got these green pockets in it. Green there, and then it's got pink coming through there. So I'm not exactly sure if that's epidote or it's a little dark. Definitely rhyolite, I think. I'm gonna cut that one, see what's inside. Might be cool. Another totally different porphyritic rhyolite. A lot of quartz and white in this one. Tons of little stuff. Maybe good for the tumbler. Rhyolite's not great for the tumbler, but. And then we got this nice piece of jasper. Not sure if you can tell how red it actually is. Very waxy. It's got all quartz inclusions and things in it. See it a little better in the light later. Actually, we probably won't keep this one. It's got a lot of pits in it. But really cool find. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so a few more good finds. First we found this little guy. Thinking a little bit of cold water agate, lining the whole bottom of that little guy. Quartzy otherwise. Then we got this guy, which looks like a big chert bomb. And then right in the end there, you got a little agate eye. So I'm thinking maybe there's something inside of here, but won't know until we zip into it. But definitely a little agate eye right there. We got a super nice piece of Favicites. We got the basically both views of it all the way around. Look at all those vesicles. That is a good one. I like the orange in there too. Find a lot of that. And then we got this thing, which I'm not sure if those are magnesium dendrites or what that is, but it's really cool. Some of them are included there. They actually go in. I don't know what that is 100%. Really cool though. All right, let's find some more. More cool little fossil finds. Another nice piece of Favicites. Nice side view there. Pretty cool. It's the only part of it though, so that one will stay here. And then we got this monster rock. We got a perfect spiral in there. Can't remember what that's called. Gastropod maybe? But again, a huge rock, so I'm not going to take it for that. I don't actually have any of those yet. But pretty cool. We'll leave it here. Maybe somebody will want it. Well, I just found this piece. Pretty sweet. Love when they got the red, black, and white like that. This one's kind of got a stripe going all the way around it. It's pretty awesome. Kind of looks like a something right there. Pretty cool. On the go. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of my beach here. It's kind of funny how it's just almost totally impassable rocks down there. And then once you get down here, it's back to a sand beach. A lot of shells, zebra mussels. But I'm gonna just take a look up around this bend. And if I find anything, I'll show you. Otherwise, I'll see you when we get back to the car. Vid on the way back here. Just saw this huge boulder. I mean, this thing's a monster. I don't know how many pounds, but a lot. But it's another one that has just a big pocket of Favicites in it. Really cool. This rock is so big. A little bit down here, a little bit of algae right there, fossil. Really cool. Really, really big rock. There's my size 14 again. All right, let's head back. Okay, so we made it back to the car. I did find a couple things on the way back. A nice piece of Favicites, a nice stromat. But we'll show you all those when we get back home, get them all cleaned up, and I take like a 20-hour nap. All right, see you in a minute. All right, also, I'm back home. I got everything cleaned up, so I got everything wet for you so you can see it, so we can just go over everything real quick. I got this one, which I'm hoping is a stromatolite. You can kind of see the layers a little better in there, and then it gets a little wispy on the back side here. So I'm hoping. But I don't know. So it could be 2 billion years old, or it could not be. And then it's got some little agate stuff going on in there too, but pretty cool. Even cooler if it actually is a stromatolite. This was that piece I grabbed to cut. Just basalt with a lot of orange. Could be ironstein, could be feldspar, could just be, you know, something that's stained in there. But I should be able to get some cool pieces out of it. Another piece of porphyritic rhyolite there. A lot of purple and white and big and small, different sizes. Good cutter. Another nice little piece of jasper with just a lot of quartz in it. So I'm going to cut some slabs out of that. We got one nice galaxy stone. You can see some blue, red, white, yellow all through there. Get some slabs out of that. Actually, I have a project in mind for winter if I can find a couple more about this size or a little bigger. Then we got that palm stone, porphyry with the green, and then maybe the, you know, sort of epidote and turns to yellow down there in the bottom. Really cool. Just gonna polish it up to be a palm stone. This crazy piece with the green might just be a big chert nodule, but I'm gonna cut some slabs out of it, see what's in there. Probably get some cool slabs either way. This crazy pink concretion with this kind of sandy material holding all these little quartz pockets in. It's kind of crazy. I thought I might try to grind it down, do something cool with it. That like orangey pinky hue on there. Then we got that nice piece of first Favicites that we found with the pattern kind of all the way around there. every side. And then this one I actually found on the way back to the car. Another really nice one with the pattern all the way through every side, pretty much. Then we got that crazy piece of, I don't know what it is, but, you know, it's got inclusions in there, yellow inclusions, and then it's got like little dendrites. So I'm thinking magnesium dendrites, but I'm not positive. So if you know, leave it down in the comments. Then we got this one with the crazy big crystal pockets in there. I'll show a close-up of that one at the end too, just so you can see how formed those crystals actually are in there. Cool little piece. Then we got this crazy piece of what I also believe is rhyolite, but it's got this green, these green eyes on here, and then some pink coming through right there. And like a green eye with pink, green eye. So I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'm thinking it's just porphyritic rhyolite, but it has, you know, maybe epidote and maybe some, I don't know, like granite or something in there. Or maybe that's pink feldspar or something. But we'll see. We'll probably cut it just to see what's inside. Cut it the long way. All right, stromatoporids, not too many. Got one nice big one here to cut. A lot of yellow and dark contrast in that one. This one that we're gonna cut, get some nice slabs that way. This was the one that maybe had some cold water agate in it, so I kept it. It's not a very good stromatoporoid itself, but kept it just for that little chunk there. And then a nice wispy one too. Nice big one with a little quartz pocket or something there. Another eye or something there. Cool piece. And then we got all the little pieces that may be cold water agate, maybe not. You know, we got some action going on there, a little pocket there. You know, possible, not 100% on that one. Maybe a little pocket right there. Maybe a little eye there. Then we got this bigger one. You know, again, not 100% sure if that's agate. It could just be quartz with some, you know, little pockets in there, but kept it nonetheless. Really cool. Probably grind the skin off of that one. See what's inside. Then we got this little cold water agate. There's kind of a little running all around the bottom there. Thought it was cool. Maybe get a little piece out of that. Very quartzy on the back, but then we got that really nice red one that we found that has a bunch of little pockets in it, you know, like there. It looks very jaspery, or I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. Little pocket right there for sure. Another pocket there. Probably goes all the way through those pockets there. Really cool piece. Kind of wispy on the top, so it's really weird, but weird husk on it. Definitely an agate though. And then these three were three that I found on the way to the car that are all magates, you know, maybe agates again. This one, I just cannot tell if that is agate underneath that skin. It really looks like it could be, but we're gonna have to get some of that skin off and see what's underneath that. So possible agate there, you know, a little pocket right there. Then we got this guy, which is very striped. I thought I saw, yeah, maybe right there. Possible little pockets in there. Hard to tell though, but a cool piece nonetheless. Shave some skin off or throw it through the tumbler once. Probably look cool. And then I did find this one, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of got epidote in there and some maybe granite, but it's got all these little pockets. I was thinking maybe agate like right there, through right there, that little eye, all around it. Right there, maybe. So another one possible, but really cool either way. It's got so many different things in this one. It's just a really cool one. Maybe one for the tumbler again. But so that pretty much does it for everything we found on this trip. A lot of good winter projects we found today. A lot of good slabbing projects. So if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next hunt. Remember that I put pics at the end of my videos, so you can see a little bit better what I'm seeing here with my eyes. All right, thanks, and see you in the next one.